Imagine being seated on the edge of your seat, pulse racing, eyes glued to the TV screen, watching the world's top racing drivers battle it out on the iconic streets of Monaco. But today, our gaze is fixed on two main protagonists, Max Verstappen and his teammate Sergio Perez. The question on everyone's lips, will Perez, viewed by some as the underdog, pull off a victory against the reigning champ Verstappen in the adrenaline-fueled high-speed world of Formula One? The RB19 car from Red Bull has been practically uncatchable this season. With Perez and Verstappen in the driver's seat, it's been remarkable. Together, they've bagged all 5 races this season, a testament to their skill and the sheer power of their vehicle. The duo, so far, has shown a thrilling performance, with Verstappen edging out a 3-2 victory favor. But as we steer into the heart of the season, the stakes are getting higher and the rivalry hotter. Coming into the Monaco Grand Prix, Perez is just 14 points behind Verstappen in the driver's standings. It's a neck-and-neck race at the top. Verstappen might have the lead, but Perez, with his remarkable adaptability and tenacity on street circuits, could very well swing the championship momentum in his favor on this iconic track. And that, folks, is the thrill of Formula One. As we gear up for this spectacle, one can't help but wonder, will the twists and turns of Monaco's streets be the stage for Perez's triumphant rise? Or will Verstappen stamp his authority once again? In the world of F1, only the race day can provide the answers. For now, let's shift gears and bring in a perspective from an F1 legend, Damon Hill, a name that needs no introduction in F1. He stirred up some excitement with his observations. He believes Perez could be a dark horse in the upcoming Monaco GP. Hill noted that Perez has been nothing short of exceptional at street circuits this season, perhaps even outdoing Verstappen. Looking back at circuits like Baku and Jeddah, we saw Perez's formidable performance, showing his incredible adaptation to the demands of street racing. Meanwhile, Verstappen was the star in Miami, putting him on a different level compared to not just Perez, but the entire grid. But as we head into the legendary Monaco Grand Prix, the game could change. The narrow, winding streets of Monaco present a unique challenge, and according to Damon Hill, this could just be the setting that tilts the odds in Perez's favor. Before we dive deeper, let's just recap the current scenario. Perez, with his remarkable run this season, is just 14 points behind Verstappen. This gap might not seem massive, but in the world of F1, where every millisecond and every point counts, this upcoming race could be a turning point. While thrilled by the team's dominance, Christian Horner, team boss at Red Bull, is hopeful for a clean race. After all, the track in Monaco is notorious for its limited overtaking opportunities. It will be a test of skill, strategy, and precision for both drivers. In the end, we've got an exciting duel that could rewrite the leaderboard. A race where Perez's dexterity on street circuits will go head-to-head with Verstappen's exceptional speed. With the Monaco Grand Prix just around the corner, the anticipation is building up. So, will Perez overcome the odds and snatch victory? Or will Verstappen reign supreme? Only time and the Monaco GP will tell. Let's now explore why the Monaco Grand Prix stands apart and why it's considered one of the most challenging circuits in the Formula One calendar. Its labyrinth streets, claustrophobic corners, and the relentless mental strain it puts on drivers, it's a Herculean task for even the most seasoned racers. The circuit is both a driver's dream and a nightmare. Each twist and turn amplifying the thrill and risk of this high-stakes spectacle. It's a place where great victories have been forged, and the slightest misjudgments have resulted in heartbreaking losses. Today, our spotlight is on two men, Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen, and how their respective driving styles might shape their performance in the streets of Monaco. Verstappen, known for his fearless and aggressive style, always pushes the limits. However, Monaco isn't just about speed, it's about patience, precision, and the ability to seize the moment. Contrast this with Perez, a steady hand on the wheel. He doesn't just drive, he coaxes performance out of his car, maintaining consistent speeds, preserving his tires, and taking opportunities as they come. The Monaco Grand Prix might seem to favor Perez's calculated approach over Verstappen's daredevilry, but in the world of Formula One, predictions can be a tricky business. Who will rise to the occasion, the risk taker or the strategist? Moreover, the 2023 Formula One season has been marked by the fierce rivalry between these two. With each passing race, the tension between Perez and Verstappen has been rising steadily. Their contrasting driving styles, Perez's cool calculation and Verstappen's daring fearlessness, have added an exciting layer to this heated rivalry. Their individual battles for supremacy have not only given the fans thrilling spectacles, but have also reshaped the team dynamics at Red Bull. Recently, Christian Horner, the team principal at Red Bull Racing, addressed this growing tension, recognizing the inevitable conflict that arises when two top-notch drivers share a common goal. He emphasized the importance of communication and compromise. Horner's comments underscore the delicate balance needed within a top-performing F1 team. It's not just about the individual driver's victory, it's about the collective efforts of an entire team. With both Perez and Verstappen representing the hopes and dreams of more than 1,500 Red Bull employees, the weight on their shoulders is substantial. Looking ahead, the looming Monaco Grand Prix presents yet another exciting platform for this rivalry to unfold. Known for its tight turns, narrow lanes, and high propensity for dramatic on-track encounters, it could be the perfect battleground for Perez and Verstappen. The dynamic within Red Bull Racing this season is nothing short of electrifying. Having both their drivers, Perez and Verstappen, consistently at the top of the standings has certainly amplified the team's performance. Yet it has also stoked the competitive fire between the two teammates, potentially altering the internal dynamics. While a healthy rivalry within a team can push the drivers to exceed their limits, it's a delicate balance to maintain. Team principal Christian Horner and the rest of the Red Bull crew are well aware of the potential for friction and the need for compromise. Horner's recent comments underscore the fact that each driver doesn't only represent himself, but rather the dreams and efforts of over 1,500 team members. Therefore, the expectations are immense, not only for a strong performance, but also for maintaining harmony within the team. Now, if Perez, the underdog in this scenario, clinches victory in Monaco, it could have intriguing implications for the team and the championship. A win would serve to close the gap in the standings, heating up the race for the title, but it could also shift the team dynamics. Could this potentially lead to a rethinking of team strategies, or even the first driver status within Red Bull? Nonetheless, a win is a win, and for a team as competitive as Red Bull, any victory contributes to the larger goal, clinching the Constructors' Championship. Celebrations would undoubtedly be in order, but behind the scenes, adjustments and reevaluations would likely follow. So as we look forward to the Monaco Grand Prix, we aren't just anticipating a clash between two talented drivers, but also a potential shift in the internal dynamics of one of the most successful teams in recent Formula One history. All eyes will be on Perez and Verstappen as they tackle the demanding streets of Monaco, not just for themselves, but for their team and indeed for the millions of F1 fans around the world. Moreover, history is witness to the fact that Monaco has often been a game changer in the championship race, and this year might be no exception. So fasten your seatbelts as we gear up for a thrilling race in Monaco's narrow, winding streets. This might just be the shakeup we've been waiting for in this F1 season. In a world as fast and unpredictable as Formula One, anything can happen, and every turn holds a new possibility. So join us to witness yet another thrilling chapter in the grand saga of Formula One. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights, behind-the-scenes action, and comprehensive coverage of the F1 season. Stay tuned because the streets of Monaco are ready to roar.